Farm Guy here, and this is the Forigo Roteritalia Power Harrows pack by ModPassion on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map for this test of these 7 Power Harrows of various sizes. As you see here, yes, I did test every one of them, not in every configuration, but I did test each one of them in these configurations that you see here. And I did find a few odd things, you could say. Nothing mod breaking or anything like that. Just a couple of curiosities. However, 48 megabytes to download, between 8 and 10 slots each on console, so nothing too huge there. But we do get literally 7 separate mods here. So let's take a look at where we'll find them first. Tools and Power Harrows. And there it is. So, as I said, we have 7 of them. And the last 2 are slightly different. With configuration options than the first 5. Yes, the first 5. Okay, so let's look at the prices. As you can see, range up to $7,600. We have sizes going from 1.3 meters at 40 horsepower, and then it just goes up. The horsepower goes up, and the width goes up. As you can see, 80, 90. 100, 110, all the way up to a 3-meter Power Harrow. So you got basically every single size between, almost in small increments. So if you like Power Harrows, this is probably the pack for you, although it's not going to be huge. Yeah, right. So let's look at the smallest one. 40 horsepower. Up to 500 liters of seed, 400 kilograms, 1.3 meter working width, 8 miles per hour. So the 8 miles per hour is consistent throughout the rest of them. Same with the capacity. The weight goes up and the width goes up, but mostly everything else. So these all have a seeding option, as you can see here. Grass, oilseed radish, and canola. Right, let's get into it. Options and upgrades. No or APV. Front attachment adapter. So if you go with no or the front attachment adapter, which means you can run it on the front and it still works, then you don't get the seating option. If you get this option, then it opens up a bunch of other options. As you can see, the option menu gets much larger. So let's go down here. Rear leveling roller. So this is cosmetic. As far as I can tell, it's a lower high. Obviously something that's available on the actual model, but in here it's a cosmetic. Same with this, high, medium, and low. That really, I don't think, changes anything actually in the game. Rear leveling roller shredder, packer, cage, mesh, or spikes. Again, this is just a visual for you. It doesn't change anything in the actual use in game. APV control box. You can have one here on the machine or not. Power takeoff, yellow or black. Position APV control box in the cabin. Now this is something I have not been able to get to work at all on console. I'm on PS5. It lists a number of different tractors, and I've tried nearly all of them. The Dutes Series 7 and 8, Massey Ferguson Series 65, Series 75, Valtra A Series, Valtra N Series, Q Series, T Series, or none. And I've pretty much tried almost all of these, and I can't get anything. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. This is capacity. Here's where the 120 liters, 200 liters, 300 liters, or 500 liter tank is available. Design color, black or yellow. That is that protection cover there. And that's your options. as far as I can tell, it's the same for all of them, except all the way up to the second and or the sixth and seventh one, where here we have the tank option, front attachment, or a rear attachment adapter. If you go back one more, the previous ones do not have the rear attachment. Only the second, the last two have the rear attachment adapter. And everything else, as far as I can tell, is the same. Right. Okay. Let's hop into, let's grab, I don't know, anyone. They all, as far as I can tell, they all work the same. The workers, as you can see, I've been testing them out, all out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the seventh one I've tested out. Actually, here's a little setup I've tried with the last one, being a 3 meter width. I have a 3 meter seater, which is not a direct drill, so you can turn basically, or you could put something else on behind that if you like. But that's what I've done there. So let's hop into this little. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's get into this one. This is the Voltra A, and which one was it? It doesn't really matter, because when you hook it up, it's supposed to appear. Oh, there it is, up there. Oh dear. So it does work. It's just up there for some reason. Now, why is it? So it does work. It's just, okay, was that the one that was the Voltra A now? One of these I chose for the Voltra. Yeah, Voltra A. No, this one, oh, where is it? Is it? No, this one doesn't. So, it's a little quirky. As you see, this one actually did appear. This is the first one that I see there. Oh, you can see it outside. It's sticking up through the roof. So, all right, let's go over to the. Let's try one more thing. Let's go over to the. I guess I won't stop. I'm almost there before I spit out the words. The repair area here, and let's just pick. So yes, we want that one. And Dutes Farm, Massey, Voltra A series. So I've picked the Voltra A series, which I have. The tractor is. All right, so we get inside and we attach it. Ah, there it is. Okay, so I finally got it to work. It's there. Does it do anything? No, I don't think so, but it's there. Let's see if we turn it on, turn the machine on. Yeah, it doesn't light up or anything, but it's there. It's acting a bit weird. Let's see, let's turn our help window on. Maybe that will. No, I got canola picked. All right. So here is kind of a quirky thing I've noticed with the seeder option. Now let's hire a worker. And because I have seeding option on this one, it's seeding canola. And there he goes. So 7 or 8 miles per hour, no problem. And when they get to the end of the field, I wonder if he's going to do it here. Yeah, they continue on until the end of the grassy part, and they stop in the next field, basically. Which is a bit odd, I thought. I'd never seen that before. But it seems to be okay. So, and this is a fairly large break between fields, so it might give you some problems. And as you can see here, he's kind of, yeah, kind of weird. But he carries on. And so, yeah, not really exactly sure what's going on there. Let's see here. Let's try one more thing to see if that control panel lights up. No. So it's just there. It's kind of neat that that's actually shows up in here. I've tried all the other ones. I never got it to show up. Thank goodness it got to show up on this one for some reason. I just hit the right hit it right on the nail right on the head with that one. I tried all the others, but anyways, right. So there are a number. Let's back up here. There are another few other kind of interesting things, shall we say. L1. So open the cover. It unscrews like that and then screws back on. L1 and right stick left and right. Now what is that? Well, that's actually an adjustment for it looks like the seeders. Yes, that's the where the seed output goes. R1 right stick left and right. We also have an adjustment there for those to tilt the seeder output, whatever you want to call them, the hoses. And R1 right stick up and down. You can adjust the sides there, as in the, I guess, the depth. Of course, again, it's just a visual. L1 on R1, nothing. Another odd thing, oh, well, I say it's odd, it's probably some R1 and toggle work mode. Selected work mode 18 degrees. So you can change that. Pressing L3, R1 and L3, you can change it to 13.5, 9, 6, 3, 0, 3, 6, 9, 13, and 18. So it goes up and down basically, and it looks like that back roller, if we can go here, when I do that, that back roller tilts. So I think it's the angle of the back roller. Now, I mean, I'm quite positive this is actually something to do with the actual operation of this in real life, where your tilt of that roller is significant. However, again, in game, it really doesn't do anything, although there is a option to change that. I'm sure it's pretty true to life too. I cannot speak from experience about how these are in real life, but I can only guess, because why would it be there if it didn't do anything in game? So then I would deduce that it's something that's actually on the real piece of equipment and serves some kind of purpose, which I'm sure some of you know what that is. However, I've spent too much time on that. But those are the different options. It's quite intricate, actually, and a lot of adjustments that actually don't. And this is no slight to the mod or the modder. I'm sure he has replicated them exactly as they are in real life. Now, yes, I should show that one. You'll need something that has a front 3-point link. Whoops, turn that on. I know I'm a little scattered here a little bit, but I do want to show just about everything that you can do with these, because there is so many different options. Now this option here, the front, basically the front option, you cannot put the seeder along with this as well. So, but you can put the seeder on the back if you want, and there you go. You can use it on the front if you want, like that, and the worker is okay with that as well. But the seating option is not available with the front mount. Now, finally, we get to my contraption here. This one. Now, this is just, it works the same as the others, but you can attach something at the back like I have here. Now, let's detach that All right, I have to lower it. Okay, lower it. There we go. All right, so it's I seem to have broke it in a way. The 3-point attachment there, when I attached it to that, kind of got a little wacky. So I don't know if it was not meant to be attached. Let's go ahead and attach it. Oh, it's not even. There we go. Now it's attaching, and oh, there we go. Now it's. Now it has righted itself to what it's supposed to look like, I think. Oh, it's still a little bit. Yeah, but of course that's just a visual. Not. I'll show you what I mean. It's still a little bit off kilter there if we look at what it's supposed to look like and what it does look like when it's hooked up to something perhaps that it might not supposed to be hooked up to. However, it does work. And if we go over here, you will need quite a significant weight on the front if you want to set it up like this. And if I hire a worker, he just goes ahead and puts everything down, turns everything on, away, and away you go. So another neat option, if you have a 3-meter planter or seeder that is not a direct drill, you can use this setup. Although, like I said, you will need quite a large weight at the front. Otherwise, you'll be doing wheelies down the field when you lift it. So I just do want to show you one last thing here, the turnaround. It does a fine job exiting the field. However, because of the way it's set up, I guess, or the way everything works, while using a worker, you can see where it will I guess kind of miss a spot because it starts with the seeder and not the power harrow. So you will miss seeding that little bit at the end when it starts on a field. But anyways, there you go. Yes, indeed, I did test all of them, so they all work the same. Nothing's really different between one and the other. So so you know they're consistent at least. And that is that the Forigo Roteritalia Power Harrows Pack by ModPassion on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game. So till the next one, bye for now.